One thing about silver that's kind of interests me is what happened in 1979, and you really got to focus in on this year a lot, and not just look at silver, but also oil, palladium, and platinum. Because everything, all four of those acid classes have done well. They did super well. But the brevity of the time when you had your opportunity to take profits was very short. So I think that same type of scenario is going to come about again today, the next time it comes around. And I'm thinking it's not that far off, because the situation today is a little different than what it was before. It's more exaggerated. But looking back here around 73, 74, it looks like silver doubled, then it's declined a little bit, stayed pretty flat until about, well, 1979. Then it took off in value and rose about 6 times in value in 1 year, with most of that rise coming in the last 2 or 3 months of the year. That's what's going to happen. But let's put that in perspective. That was 6 times in a year. Let's say it goes up 10 times in a year this time. 10 times from what? $30 or say $60? Well, that would put you around $600. But what happened every time? It crashes. So, that was one of my points about don't be afraid to take cash, because it could be very much a missed opportunity. And I think a lot of people that are too heavy into silver are doing a lot of people a disservice. And I swear, the people on the top, they're going to get it right, and all the little guys are going to get it wrong. So I'm just want to put it in perspective. This is just my opinion now. But this 1979 scenario is going to be the same type of scenario that's going to come up in the future for silver, in this time around, maybe in 2013 or whatever it is. But also look at palladium. A lot of people don't like palladium. I don't know why, but silver, 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 right? Well, here's palladium, a little bit under $50 an ounce. Around that same time frame that silver went up, and it went up to almost $3.50 an ounce. So it went up more than 6 times in that same period. So you would have had maybe a little bit even more gains on palladium. Platinum, same type of thing. $150 an ounce, over $1,000 an ounce, over 6 times gain. So the same thing happened all the way across the board in all the industrial precious metals. Similar types of gains. In oil, actually oil didn't do as good, but still quite a bit of gains. Went up several times in that period. And it's very interesting. This is a time we had tensions with Iran, with the Iranian hostage crisis. So when the commodities that are used in industries are in hard bull runs, they all kind of work together. But they all kind of crash together too. So this is a dangerous market, to tell you the truth. And I know the people that are on the top, they're going to get this right. They're going to nail this right. And during this time when this is going on, I know they blame the Hunt brothers and all this stuff. I don't buy into that garbage, but the people on the top that were they knew when this was going to crash. I think a lot of people were probably buying silver. Maybe they're buying physical silver back here. And look how many years that thing stayed flat. So I mean, that's why. Well, I'll mention a name. I see Bix Weir's blog, and I see a lot of information he has out. The guy knows his stuff, no doubt about it. But when he keeps telling people that silver's going to $1,000 an ounce, you're probably going to be on this side of the equation, and it's going to stay there, thousands of dollars, and it's going to be worth more than gold. Watch. And I know there must be a hell of a lot of people buying into that stuff, but I don't. I don't. And you know, I want it to be true. Believe me. I would rather have silver go at $1,000 an ounce, $2,000 an ounce. But you know what? Even when silver was going up this high, oil was going up, so food was going up, anything produced with energy was going up, anything that was transported was going up. You know, palladium and platinum also made great gains. Um, they probably did better than silver in gains too. They probably did a little bit better, not much better, but a little bit better. But basically, silver's an industrial metal. That's just how it's used. I know it's a precious metal too. I probably will not sell all of it because I do have an extreme mistrust of the fiat money system. And I know silver is like a very good portable storage of wealth. And it's probably going to maybe not crash as bad as this did this last time. But it will. It will. It will. They're going to do something. And beware about holding out too long. Beware. Because this is, you know, if you're talking, you're getting 7 times as much from, say, $50, you're at $3.50. You should be cash. I am. You know, I know everybody, you know, that's way into silver is going to be telling you're an idiot. Maybe I am an idiot, but that's what I'm going to do. Because I think even at $200 an ounce, when it's getting around there, you should definitely, I am cashing in a portion of it. 300, I'm cashing in a portion of it. 400, I'm cashing a portion of it. 500, it's going to be a bigger portion if it goes that high. It's probably, maybe it might go a little higher than that, but I think your window of opportunity is going to be pretty small. And the other side of it is, if you're wrong, well, it's going to be back down to 150. And you know, the gold silver ratio is something, the silver to gold ratio is something to look at very carefully because it's really telling you what's going on. You know, I really got some real serious suspicions about people telling you, you know, 5-to-1 ratios and 1-to-1 ratios. I really got some real suspicions of what their intents are because I'm pretty getting wise to this junk. And you know, I want to see the little guys make the money. And you know what? I've been noticing of these people, and I know there's a lot of good intentions out there, little people trying to help little people and all this kind of stuff, but I think a lot of people got it wrong. And this is going to be a very short window of opportunity. It isn't going to be something where it's going to stay up here and stay like that, and you just leave your money in silver forever and it's going to be fine. I don't think it's going to be like that at all. So it's going to do this kind of stuff.